Recently there was a study conducted showing that there's over 2,000 recruitment companies in Australia, so there's certainly no shortage of suppliers offering services in this area. The first thing that differentiates Harlow Group is that we are solely focused on recruiting business-to-business sales professionals across Australia and the APAC region. Unlike many agencies, we don't recruit admin staff, finance staff, operational staff. We've decided to dedicate our full resource and knowledge base to recruiting top-performing business-to-business sales professionals, which means we do it well. On average across the team, Harlow Group consultants have over 8 years recruitment industry experience and a background in corporate sales prior to that. We've leveraged off this vast experience base to create a service delivery model that's unique in the market and that's creating outstanding sales performance results for our clients. It is our MRP service, or Managed Recruitment Project Service, which allows our clients to outsource and shift accountability to managing what is typically a critical sales appointment in their business to a team of experienced and highly skilled sales recruitment professionals. With a collaborative job brief development and documentation process, candidate scorecarding, and a deep dive market research strategy built into the MRP, this service is bringing what is commonplace at C-level executive search into recruiting high-performance sales individuals. Over the past 24 months, we have a 98% success rate in fulfilling these critical projects on behalf of our clients with an effective hire. What's more is it's creating record-breaking performance within our clients time and time again. It's probably best you hear about these results from our clients themselves.
We had good results with a salesperson that set our previous high watermark for sales quota achievement, or overachievement for that matter, at $2.5 million. That hasn't been surpassed. And then most recently, we've seen 2 very good sales reps come in that have very quickly built a lot of viable pipeline, not just for the end of this year, but well into next year, such that I think we're going to see much better results going forward. And they've already closed some of their first deals in the first 60 days now, so that's very good results in a short period of time.
We actually got a really great salesperson through the process, who in fact this year won our Cultures Award. So the person who, out of all our employees, who lives the values the best.
We've had the challenge over the last 18 months of trying to, in some ways, rebuild a large portion of our business development team. And so Harlow Group's been instrumental in that. They've helped us to secure resources across the country and to help us build a team that is exactly the sort of team and culture and dynamic and environment that we were really trying to build. And it's become a really exciting team to work in. We really love the people in the team. We all work well together, and we know that that's because we chose the right people. Well, getting the right salespeople is the #1 key to getting any kind of top line growth and any kind of profitability. So they've helped us to get on the right foot and to start kind of punching our weight in a market that we know we have an extremely strong proposition, and that by all rights we should be winning more than our share. We now have the right people to go to market with, and we have a really strong future, and I don't think we would have been able to do that without the support we've had through the recruitment process and with Harlow Group.
Human Systems isn't an expert in sales, and we were really looking for a trusted advisor when we came to select a recruiter. And a lot of organisations say that they are going to partner with you, that they will be your trusted advisor, and it is just words. What we found with Harlow Group was that we were able to extend and leverage their knowledge in this space well beyond finding the perfect salesperson for us, but it was also around advising us on commission structures, salary packaging, what are the market expectations for the different bands of prices that we could afford. It was a really good service for us and made the whole experience incredibly valuable. We're absolutely thrilled with the results that we've achieved from Harlow Group. We've actually hired what we think to be the perfect fit for our organisation. It has surprised us along the way, going through the quality of the candidates that Harlow presented to us. The final decision was actually really quite difficult because all of the candidates were great. We will definitely be using Harlow Group in the future.
I guess just putting some good individuals into our business that have actually started to achieve results. And in this market, it's incredibly hard to to find hunting sales professionals, but it's even harder to lure them away from the businesses they're currently in, because a lot of them are well remunerated and well respected, and it's tough to get them to join a new company. And I think Harlow's actually been able to convince people that Fleet Partners is the right choice in the first place, and then when they come here, they find out it really is. I'll give you a good example. When we were hiring for the non-for-profit role, it's a very, very specialised role. You have to have a deep understanding of the non-for-profit industry. Most people that you find within that industry aren't really sales orientated or hunting orientated, so it was an incredibly difficult brief. Steve put forward 2 candidates for us. The one that we actually chose has been highly successful with us. He's only been with us now 4 months. He's closed his first transaction, so that's probably 3 or 4 months before anybody else would normally close a deal. And he's just incredible, 9 to 12 appointments, face-to-face, every week, week in, week out, doesn't have to be driven. He just self-motivates himself. So he's a fantastic candidate. You guys listen, that's the big difference.
Basically, within about 3 months of Max starting, we tripled our sales figures. He was able to come in very quickly, understand what we needed to do, understand where the business wanted to be and understand where he was in the business, and what we needed to do, what the challenges were, both micro and macro, go out to the marketplace very quickly with a very clear understanding of who we were and what we wanted to get those numbers up to where we wanted them to be. In fact, he got the numbers up to way above where we wanted them to be, and we've been able to sustain that. I think a large part of that has been a result of getting the right person, which obviously is a result of the way that person was found. The role that we recruited for, or that the Harlow Group helped us recruit for, was absolutely pivotal in the evolution of the company. We needed to find someone who could deliver on the things that we wanted to deliver, and that would then allow us to fund all the things that we needed to fund in terms of development of the company. We went from, to give you an example, when we used the Harlow Group, we had a staff in Melbourne of about, I think, 4 at the time. We've now got a staff of 18 here. The company's grown, another 4 or 5-fold on top of what the initial growth has been. A large part of that has been as a result of the ability of that one key role to deliver on the things we've needed it to.
At this point, you could be asking yourself, how can we create these sorts of results within our client base given the current economic environment? Well, it really comes down to 3 things. First of all, we have a deep understanding of the sales discipline. Recruiting salespeople is what we do. This enables us to consult very closely with our clients and challenge them to better understand what best practice looks like. Introducing clients to new concepts and ideas often leads us to the best salesperson in the market, who ultimately overachieves on their budgets. The second is our niche specialisation. Our pure focus on recruiting sales professionals is your competitive advantage. You see, we're constantly nurturing and building long-term relationships with Australia's top performing salespeople. Reaching into this talent pool, which is vast but niche around the discipline of sales, will enable you to attract the top salesperson in the market for your business, regardless of whether or not they're searching the job boards at the time that we approach them. The third is our unique MRP service, or Managed Recruitment Project Service. This allows you, the client, to outsource your sales recruitment requirement to Harlow Group on a project basis for a particular sales vacancy. It gives you a single point of accountability for filling what is typically a critical revenue generating position within your organisation. It allows us to dedicate our full resources into conducting a full market search on your behalf, which starts with us working closely in collaboration with you on creating a candidate criteria document with key points around skills, competencies and behaviours that are critical for success in the role, that we can then scorecard potential candidates against in order to present a full shortlist of 4 to 5 candidates that actually meet your brief. This is a no-fuss solution for our clients that ultimately results in a top performing salesperson in their business and will lead to top performing sales teams. So if your organisational sales performance is too important to leave to chance and you want to work with people who truly understand the sales discipline and have the reach into the market that others don't, perhaps it's time to give us a call. Alternatively, have a dig around the website, hear more of what our clients have to say about us. You can also find out plenty more about the staff behind Harlow Group on the site as well. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to adding value to your sales team in the future.